what's going on out there, guys? This is the Leatherman Crunch. I previously had the Gerber tool, and the Gerber tool had a couple different features to it. I liked it. It was heavy duty. It was one of the first ones that had the replaceable carbide wire cutters and some other things, so that's kind of just why I went with it. I was extremely happy with it. Did great. I lost it for a year and then found it again and then continued to use it for another 2 years after that. It was a good little product, but when I ended up losing it again and forced to buy another multi-tool. So one of the things I wanted to do was do some research online, and I found these, the Leatherman Crunch. The Leatherman Crunch incorporates the leverage and usefulness of vice grip style pliers, along with the convenience fold-up factor of your multi-tool and the multiple tools in here. This thing got some fairly harsh reviews online, simply because of the way that nobody said that they would use this as their primary multi-tool. Instead, they would carry it as a backup, or something like that, or they just didn't want to have to rely on this particular product, and I just can't understand why that would be the case. I use this thing 3 times a day. I don't just use it every day. I use it 3 times a day, every single day, and it comes in handy everywhere I go. And the power, the way they have the new jaws designed, the power and the vice grips just makes it even more useful than I was using my other tool. The design that they have with the jaws here, and able to expand up to about there and then shrink up to about there to be able to get on things and actually get some grip on it, is phenomenal. I was just left so frustrated with my original tool, because it was very needle nose plier type, and it didn't really have too much cut out here, and you just couldn't get any leverage. I mean, if it was slightly overhand tightened and it was a 3/8 inch bolt or a 1/2 inch bolt, you probably weren't getting it off. I can create an extreme amount of pressure with this. If I open the jaws up, simply because of this right here, it allows me to actually gain the leverage on it so that it's not this wide. If you were trying to get on a bolt that big with your regular ones and you didn't have the ability and the flexibility to open this, you wouldn't have any leverage on it whatsoever. So this allows you to expand the jaws out and use it pretty much just like vice grips. And one of the things that I thought was going to be a major hindrance on this was it wouldn't be very heavy duty, but I've much been proven wrong on that. I've been able to really go ahead and use these just about like an average, like a set of vice grips, and a vice grip is an extremely abused tool. Now granted, these things are about $100, and I don't want to overdo it, and I'm still taking it a little bit easy on there as far as me taking it easy on things goes, which means this tool gets abused severely. So, I am extremely happy with it. Another one of the things that people complained about was the Phillips head screwdriver and the knife and the multi-tools that come with it. We got a file and some kind of lanyard thing. A little screwdriver and a big screwdriver. Looks like a little screwdriver with a can opener or a bottle opener, and then a big screwdriver here, and then a serrated knife. Well, number one, I prefer these type of bits as opposed to the ones that are interchangeable, simply because I don't carry the interchangeable package around with me. If I run into something, it's going to be a Phillips head, or it's going to be a flathead, or I'm going to have to go get more tools. That's all there is to it. I'm not carrying a pouch around with a bunch of little different hex heads that's just going to get lost anyways. My Gerber tool did have that option, but like I said, I never used it because I didn't carry it around. So I actually prefer this, and also it gives you a longer reach. You can reach into things deeper with this than you can with just a little hex head style on there. Also, this will take a hex head type of adapter here. Like I said, I just don't carry that around, but if you take that out, this hole is specifically designed for you to put, I don't have one handy of course, but some kind of hex, like this hex here, that will go into there, and then you can put whatever hex head you want on here, and have leverage with that, and use any of those hex head interchangeable type of tools that you would want to use with that. So it does offer that. It just doesn't come with the package, which I'm fine with anyways. I am all about the pliers and being able to have some kind of useful plier where I'm working. You know, everybody does have some problem with their and complaint with their tool. Mine is that I can't open it one-handed. 9 times out of 10, I'm holding something together and I need to pull this out of my pocket, and this would be the manner in which you need to put it together. It goes in a pocket like so. You go ahead and pull it out. You can't really do it one-handed. You kind of can, but you kind of can't. You can put that up like that. You can bring this up here like this and fumble around with it a little bit. And you can do it one-handed, but it's just a little difficult. And sometimes when you're working, this does tend to pop out of this linkage slot like so, but that's what it's designed to do. Somehow if we could tighten that up maybe or something, that would be something that I would like to see, but for the most part, this thing is awesome. I love it, and I would not buy anything else by any stretch of the imagination. You know, the people that did reviews also complained about the knife. Well, the knife, I mean, this is what I'm using instead of, you know, what I would normally use. I can kind of see that it's facing down, and you don't really get to use the full leverage of the blade. But they complain about the serrated edge. Well, even my regular knife is a serrated edge blade. So I really like it because it's heavy duty and I don't have to sharpen it all the time. I do have the sharpeners to go ahead and sharpen these, the triangle files to sharpen them. You can sharpen a serrated blade. It just takes a little more time is all. And then you can go much longer in between sharpenings, which is much, much more important to me than sitting there keeping this thing sharp all the time with a regular straight edge blade. You know, a lot of these guys, they have nothing, they pride themselves in just, you know, making sure every single blade they have is absolutely immaculate, and, you know, they don't like these serrated blades because they like to do that. I don't have time for that. I want it to work. I want it to work for and be sharp for about a year or two, and then I'll come in there and I'll spend 20 minutes and I'll sharpen it and touch it back up, and then it's good to go for another year or two, and it's going to stay much sharper because it is serrated, and the points are going to take all the damage on this instead of the blade itself. So a lot of the problems that other people found with their crunch tool, I find in favor of. I actually like most of the things and the features that they've added with this. I really don't have too much to complain about at all. And like I said, I bought this, and until somebody comes up with a better design for a vice grip style multi-tool, I would not ever buy anything else ever again. This is completely awesome, and I am extremely happy with it. So if they could figure out how to make it one-handed, that would be the only thing that I did find I could complain about on this, is if you do that, I mean, you just got to take your other hand off and get it put together like so. But other than that, super awesome tool and great product from Leatherman, made in the USA, Oregon Crown. So there you go. Check out the website below for more information. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, it's the end of the video. You know, help me out and help me help you out. Right below the description box right here is a red subscribe button. Subscribe to me, and then you're going to get the latest and greatest information that I put out. Sometimes it applies to you, sometimes it doesn't. You know, it's just going to at least let you know that we're putting out new and current information. And then right over here is a thumbs up button. Give me a thumbs up. Help this video rank higher in the searches for the search terms that you're using, and let other people be able to see this. You know, that's the best way you can help. Interact. Leave a comment. I will get back with you if I can. and try and help you answer your questions. But the more you interact and post this to Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and spread this through the social media, the more that allows me to be able to help do more videos. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And subscribe, share, and like. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.